Merry Christmas, Britain. It's 38 minutes past midday. Now, the anti-government parody protest song, Freezing This Christmas, has hit #1 in the official singles downloads chart.
It's against Keir Starmer, isn't it?
Yes, it's pointedly against Keir Starmer. Let's give you a reminder of just how.
It'll be freezing this Christmas while Keir Starmer's warm.
It'll be freezing this Christmas. Anyway, for some reason, its rise to the top of the download charts isn't being celebrated by the BBC. They continue to refuse to play it.
Well, if they won't play it to you, we've got our own ideas about this. Martin Daubney is down there at the BBC headquarters. Martin, you're looking very festive yourself. I hope you're warm. What have you got with you?
Well, I'm here today, Emily and Tom, because the Bar Humbug Broadcasting Corporation are refusing to play this song if it gets to #1. It currently is top of the download charts. As you said, it's top of the iTunes charts. I spoke to the creator, Chris Middleton, this morning. By the way, he's coming on my show today at 5:40 p.m. He's got everything crossed that it will be #1. They've raised a staggering £34,000 in donations on their Just Giving page. Every penny of that is going to pensioners this winter. The entire thing is meant to be a protest song, but also it's good-spirited. This lot have completely lost their sense of humour. Do you remember in 1977 they refused to play God Save the Queen by the Sex Pistols when that got to #1? Too spicy. They refused to play Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood because that was too spicy. They're doing it again, and guess what? The Streisand effect. If you ban something, guess what? People want it more and more and more. And we've brought a speaker along to make sure that these mealy-mouthed Christmas killjoys are going to hear this song. Should we give them a blast now? Let's
Absolutely.
I've got no place to go. It'll be freezing this Christmas without you at home.
See, if they don't want to enjoy the party, we're going to bring the party to them. And the people walking past here are loving it. They're shaking our hand. They're saying, well done, GB News. At least you've got a sense of humour. At least you're doing your bit for the pensioners of Britain. We're having a great time. Yeah, right? We're having a great time here.
Martin, you're getting live reaction there. That's amazing.
It's absolutely superb. There's BBC staff on the way in shaking our hands. They might get a disciplinary. They might be on CCTV. The entire company has totally lost its sense of humour. Of course, there's an anti-government message you could say, but ask me this, riddle me this at Christmas. Do you reckon, Tom and Emily, if there was an anti-Boris Johnson song a couple of years ago, do you reckon they'd censor that? Of course they wouldn't. It's because they back the Labour government. We all know BBC bias, and we are making sure that this lot get a good dose. Crank it up again.
Wow. Martin, that's incredible. This is TV gold. Did I detect in your dance move there a bit of inspiration from the new president of the United States? A bit of the sort of angular, fist-held, sort of jiggling backwards and forwards. Is this the new dance craze?
Yeah, the sort of dad dance. I'm good at dad dancing, and I'm sober. It's before lunch. You wait until later on. But like I say, 5:40 today is when the official Christmas #1 is announced. Chris Middleton, the creator of Freezing This Christmas by Sir Starmer and the Granny Harmers, will be on my show, and you can still make a difference. Download it. He tells me you go to Spotify, you go to Apple iTunes, you go to Amazon, anywhere you normally download and buy 79 pence a pop. Every penny goes to keeping pensioners warm this Christmas.
Fantastic.
No profit will be kept. It's a charity single. You can make a difference. All eyes on 5:30 today. There's still time to get stuck in.
OK, yank up the volume one last time for us, Martin. Yank it up.
Yeah, we're going to crank it up.
It's
Didn't crank it up yet. Brilliant.
BBC.
Oh, we don't deserve Martin. We don't deserve Martin.
You don't get that on other channels, do you?
No, you don't get that on other channels. Oh, that is brilliant. Martin, you know what? He's gone above and beyond this afternoon, so you'll have to tune into his show at 5:45 to speak to the maker of that song. It's doing well. It's doing well. It's #1 in the downloads charts. It needs to get into the top 40 of the main charts, but it could get there. I think it's on 60. It was on 60 yesterday, so I think it needs to go up a little bit more.
Exactly, because being #1 on the downloads charts is different from the overall charts because so many people now stream their music. So
you Grinch.
I don't want to get people's hopes up too much. I can't see it happening, but maybe there'll be a late surge.
Well, put some money in your pocket. Take some money out of your pocket and you know, download it. Why not?
Actually, no incentives.
I just want to do one thing quickly because there's an Keir Starmer song that's reached #1 in the official singles download charts, and the BBC has so far refused to play it. Should we play a little snippet of it?
Let's have it. Let me hear it.
Let's do it.
It'll be freezing this Christmas without fuel at home. It'll be freezing this Christmas while Keir Starmer's warm. It'll be cold, so cold, without fuel at home this Christmas.
She told me that she doesn't get out of bed till midday because she didn't want to turn the heating on.
I mean, your reaction, all of you, I don't want to be po-faced about this, but you are laughing at old people suffering, and that's what the song is doing. It's a great tune.
We're laughing at...
You may be. You're laughing. You are laughing. I'm putting it to you that you're laughing. Okay. What you are doing is laughing while we're watching old people suffer. No, well, and I think it's a song in extremely poor taste. It's a song in extremely poor taste.
The song itself is almost...
The tune is great.
It feels like Keir Starmer is laughing.
Matthew,
of course he's not.
That's how it feels.
Matthew, have a laugh, mate. On this channel...
Not at all people struggling, no.
Not at that.
No, exactly.
Have a laugh at what you're saying. Week after week on this channel, for months, we've been sticking up for pensioners, for the winter fuel allowance, for farmers who have been stitched up by this government. So don't sit there and accuse us of
why are you laughing? Why are you laughing while we're watching?
Because it's a funny song.
But you're watching old people suffering. I can't laugh at that. I find no humour in it at all. I've already told you I thought it was a mistake politically and policy-wise. The one thing I will not be doing is laughing at a song where we're watching old people struggling and apparently freezing to death.
It's actually the words, and what people are laughing at is the fact that actually it's an irony that Keir Starmer stood on a plinth of integrity and he never mentioned it in his manifesto, and we're listening to the words, and in a sense it's such a disgrace.
How can you sit there and accuse us of laughing at pensioners when the work and the graft and the attention we've given on this issue, when it's your party, Matthew, the people you come on this channel to support, who have implemented this policy? You are the joke here, unfortunately.
No, but that's just an ad hominem. You're calling me a joke. I'm criticising you for laughing while we're watching pensioners struggle. It's a policy that I've already called the government out for it. OK? I thought it was a mistake. But the people at the heart of this are the people who are struggling. And to make a song which generates amongst some people laughter and mirth when you're watching people really struggle says it all. It makes me think that the concern is to bash Labour rather than stick up with vulnerable old people.
Unbelievably disingenuous, actually, to be fair.
I mean every word of it.
No, you're being unbelievably disingenuous.
You're entitled to your view.
Behaving, and so are you. And the bottom line is this, right? The song itself points out an absolute irony of Keir Starmer's government, and that's what we're laughing at. We're not laughing at the pensioners, we're laughing at the fact that this man stood on a plinth of integrity and then he did things that were not in his manifesto, and people probably voted for him.
I don't think any of it is funny. I think none of it is funny. I think laughing while we're watching old people struggle is in bad taste.
Matthew, you know we're not laughing at pensioners struggling. As I keep saying, we have on this channel been absolutely religious.
Don't even waste your time defending that. We don't need to. But listen, on the song, a BBC spokesperson said that the decisions on what stations play are always made with the relevant audiences and context in mind. Right, so that's that. Thank you very much, Matthew Stadlin, and also Kane Blackwell.